think I broke my kneecap.
Probably.
Sure.
Probably not.
So has everybody got their warm-up sheets out?
I don't have it down yet.
Huh?
I don't have it down yet. Check what's slowing me.
Turn your computer screens off.
Man, that's funny, I'm good.
Oh my gosh, I just sharpened this and it broke.
Oh, that's
Well, that's no good. You'll have to resharpen it.
Probably not gonna get.
We are a generation of problem solvers.
Dimensioning for what?
How do you determine the unit of measurement to use in your dimensioning? So if you're dimensioning anything, it doesn't matter. You drew something. What are we doing in here? Drawing stuff?
Well, digital or real life?
Well, it's like hand drawing or on.
It doesn't matter if it's fictional cartoon character, does it? If you're drawing it in there and you're dimensioning it, where would you dimension something? What have we been working with?
What do you mean? Fire? What
Feet,
dimension?
feet, and it.
In Inventor,
Yeah.
you're dimensioning things okay, so then you dimension something, right?
Yeah.
Inside Inventor.
Yeah.
How do you determine the unit of measurement for your dimensioning? Whether it be feet, inches, millimeters?
Depends on the object. The size.
Where you're from.
Yeah, but it could be the size in real life, but how would you know to switch between metric and US?
Depending on what country you're in.
No, so if you were doing a drawing and it needed to be in millimeters or a metric unit of measurement, those specifications would be given to you before you started the project. Even if it's an American project and they said, we want everything in metric measurements, you'd give it to them in metric measurements. What would you put it in meters or millimeters or, you know, that's what I'm saying. The unit of measurement, inches, your field's out here. So yes, the reason we're talking about this is because yesterday, when we went over importing it, Elliot, when we went over importing it into the template so you could have a 2D rendering of your three-dimensional object, we ran into a little snafu, right, with our dimensions. When we started dimensioning stuff, we were getting like 17,000 instead of feet. We were getting all the inches.
Yeah.
And we couldn't figure out exactly how to do that. They had moved around some stuff and changed the way it did when they updated the Inventor program. They moved where they had that at. So I'm going to show you guys today how to fix that dimensioning. So on your two-dimensional picture, when you're done, Sten. So, I'm not Sten. Lucas.
Oh, okay.
There
I
you
was
go.
like, I was really confused.
Hey, it didn't matter if I said Sten or Lucas. Lucas turned around like, uh-oh.
Well, I knew you were probably talking about me, but
Then never gets in trouble.
So, Sten never got in trouble. So, I'm going to show you today. So everybody open those things back up, those templates back up with your thing, and I'm going to show you on here how you change it. And I want you to go through and change those dimensions, and then I'll come around and show me that you've actually changed those dimensions on the picture you imported into your two-dimensional thing. So today, you're going to be able to set the unit measurements for your dimensions, and you're going to know how to change the dimensioning tool settings inside of Inventor, okay?
What was the answer?
The answer for the warm-up? The size. The size of the object you're dimensioning, right? So if you dimension a glass, if I dimension a glass that's 6 inches tall and 3 inches around at the top and 2 inches at the face, would I use feet to dimension that?
Probably. No.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to use meters to dimension it either, because 1 meter, you would have a fractional number or decimal number. You would use millimeters. So that's where it matters, is what you're dimensioning, the object you're dimensioning. And if you work for a big company, you're an engineer somewhere, they're going to tell you the unit of measurement they wanted it. But it's important to also know how to change the unit inside the program. So I'll show you guys real quick how to change that on here. Okay? Everybody with me?
Yep.
So right here, I have a basketball hoop open. Everybody look up at the screen. Can you guys see that?
I'm gonna turn off the light.
I don't think you can see where I'm going to be picking.
I can't. Oh, I can't. Never mind then.
I don't know why you can't see that up there. Kind of weird. Everybody log onto a computer real quick, and I'll just show you on the computer so you can see all the controls.
Not mine, you don't have to.
Because it's important, you'll need to know.
I don't know what's going on, but none of my stuff is here.
Just keep it, probably all saved on your computer, yeah. Instead of your C drive.
Yeah, I know, it changed my background, it changed everyone's backgrounds.
No, how do you, how does one
No, it's not.
save to a C
Yeah,
drive?
no, it's screwed with that.
C drive is the home drive, why I don't care.
C drive is shared drive. It's not my personal one. It's one shared on this one. Yes.
Everybody logged in?
Yes.
Except for Stan.
Yes.
It's doing its thing.
Yep.
Nice app, by the way,
I
Galway.
like yours.
Yeah, nice. Way to step it up for Spirit Week.
I'm the only one in here.
I see.
I'm the only one.
What the heck kind of cough? I just have to ask.
That was a sneeze.
What was that?
It was a sneeze. It was a
Did
snob.
anybody else catch that, or was it just me?
It was a
I sit
snob.
right next to
He
you.
went like this. No, but he went like this. He didn't just go. He didn't just go. He went. This thing.
Who has it?
Yeah,
Oh,
Snob.
yeah.
That's Dominic.
Stomp dab. What do they call that?
Dab.
Dab. He's dabbing over there.
Camden.
Okay. Yours is on now. Okay, does everybody see the hoop now?
Yeah.
You guys can see all my controls, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Okay. I'll go to the big I in the top left, go to new, just like we did the other day. You want to pick your template to go to. Pick your file you're going to open, because it won't let you open without a file. It'll prompt you to put the name of the sheet in, and then your name. What should I name this? What should I name this, Elliot?
Spoopel.
What?
Spoopel.
No, what should I name it?
Hoop?
Spoopel.
Basketball.
Hoopin'.
Buckets.
I thought he was just looking for a name.
Yeah,
So,
Basketball?
now, when you get this in here, up here, as soon as you do this, for some reason, the way this template you guys are using is importing these, it automatically imports a top, a left, a right, it might be the bottom, I can't remember, an ISO view. So just immediately go in and just delete them. You have to hit OK. Then go up to base and pick your item. And if you drag this little pop-up, you can move it out of the way if you need, and drag the item, the drawing, wherever you need to. But remember what we talked about yesterday? What view do we want?
Top.
So we'll do the top view. And then we'll right-click and hit OK. That's the only view we need. It's the only view that matters. Then we'll double-click inside of it, check our scale, and I think we'll change that scale to 1/50th. Ooh, that's too small. So what do you think I should do to the scale if that's too small? What's that? 130? That works. Let's make it a little bigger than that.
110.
Change it.
115.
I think 110 would be too big.
150.
Well,
100.
115.
103 at 301.
We'll just go 120 for now.
See, 110 wouldn't be that bad.
So, now once you've done this, go to your annotate, go to the dimensions. Put a dimension in there. Then hit escape again so you're not in your dimension tool. hover your mouse or your cursor over the top of the dimension and right click. Down here it'll say edit dimension style. Click on that. And then right here on this left hand side here, it gives you all these things. You want to open the dimension one. It'll look like this when you get it. Oh, explode the dimension line, then go into red decimal. In here it says units linear. Change that to feet. Over here where it says linear format, change that to horizontal, diagonal, fraction, whatever you want. Then go over here where it says unit string. You want to select that. What that does is that puts the tag behind it for the unit. Then take away trailing and leading zeros. You don't need those because if it's 1.0 inches, 1.0 feet, you don't need the zero. It could just be 1 foot. And then right here where it says alternate units, do the same thing there. Make that say feet. Make this say, make that fractional. Turn on unit stringing and turn off the trailing and leading zeros. And right here, this is an important part where it says text. You see that I clicked on the tab that says text?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you understand where I'm at. Okay. And right here, primary text style. You're going to go and select current ANSI. Okay? What are we selecting, Elliot?
Current ANSI.
Okay.
Primary text style.
Yep.
Under text.
So then, yes. I just kind of go in here and I check and make sure all these things are changed in here to feet and my fractional. And make sure all these are on current ANSI and in feet.
Why do you want it fractional?
Unit string and leading and
So it doesn't read decimals because you don't want decimals because you're using inches. You'll see why. I'll show
Now we were
you.
using feet.
yeah, but
You will. You'll use feet and inches. You don't want decimals though. Watch. I'll
Okay.
show you. Just watch. We're going to do one in a second. So, then once you're done with that, click done. Select yes. It'll change that and it'll give it that tag. See how it says feet?
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I'll scroll in right here and I'll dimension. Once you do it that way, everything stays that way. So now that's 1.5 inches. Even though it's in feet, this unit is not in feet, so it gives it in a measurable unit that's understandable in inches and puts the tag behind it. Yes?
so if you've already done all the dimensions and you change one, will it change all of them?
It will change them all if you do that. You can also do it. It doesn't work as well, and we've had a few hiccups with it, so that's why I showed you that way. But if you go up to Manage, then you can go to Style Editor, and you can do it in here as well. See how it's all in here? So if you want to just do that when you open it, dimension one line and then change it. For some reason, when I was doing it earlier after they updated this, if I did it just by going into Style Editor, then the next time I put a dimension on, it was back. Then I had to go in and change it again. For some reason it didn't stick. But notice it's in feet now. Everything's in feet, fractional. For some reason when you select it, actually select the dimension and edit dimension style from here, it stays, I don't know why. You can try it the other way if you want, but I want to see everybody upload something and put some dimensions on it and edit it. I want to see that everybody's done that. Okay? And if you didn't get to show me that you did it yesterday, I'll come around and check today to make sure you finished from yesterday. I think the only person that hasn't is absent today.
You know that little guy?
Yeah. Townsend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's okay.
We don't even need it.
Oh. Right.
So, Guys, make sure you save them so then you can open them. Yeah, open them each here. There you go. You guys have them?
Yeah.
All right.
So if we have multiple dimensions up, will it change if I select one, or will I have to redimension it all?
What now?
So if I have multiple dimensions and I change one, will it change them all? Or will
Yeah,
I
if you
have
have multiple dimensions, just change one,
Alright.
and it should do it. You can stack them however you want. It's up to you. Make sure you change that. Oops, you changed that to. No, you got it. Text.
Precision, what is that supposed to be?
Don't worry about the precision. It's down to it's the unit it'll measure all the way down to. Like 1/16 is fine for you guys. Click on it again. If you were doing something super tight, super precise, you might go to 118 or 164 from 128. You can make that precision so minute that it's super precise, and that's more machining.
And we're making everything including the alternate units and feet.
Yeah, just change both of those, yeah. And once you guys have changed all that, and you've shown me that you've got it changed, and you can show me some dimensions, we'll move on.
Alright, change everything.
Did it change at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, it works sweet.
Yeah,
We do,
so what is that just supposed to be a hyphen?
It's just a dash, yeah.
Okay.
It's always in there, so anytime you have feet to inches, there'll be a dash in between them.
The current ANSI big text is fine for the decimal big text, right?
Because that's what your inches come out to.
Mr. Fields?
Yes, sir. Current ANSI. No, not the big text, just current ANSI. And did you see in there when you were in there, it had a spot, you could make it yards, you could make it millimeters, you could make it meters, you could use
Microns.
miles, micron.
Okay.
Yeah, microns, so if you were doing
That's a little-
124. Yeah.
That's a little small.
So you guys got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
How's it going over here? Pretty good. Team Powerhouse.
Okay, I need that.
Yes.
Would it be possible for me to come in during advisory tomorrow, grab a walking tape, and then get all the measurements, and then bring it back after walking?
Sure, Mr. Fields.
Okay.
I'm hovering and I'm clicking, but nothing.
So, you have to hit escape.
Ah.
Now right click.
There we go.
Because you can't be inside the dimension
Edit-
tool when you
edit
right click on it.
dimension.
Otherwise, it's still giving you dimension features.
Got it. We go to feed, format, boom, boom, boom.
Oop, oop, back.
Oh,
You get a little too fast on yourself there. Oop, oop.
precision.
No, you left trailings there.
Left
Oh.
hand. There we go. Fix it up real nicely.
Yeah.
This one.
Current answer.
Current answer.
Yeah.
Good to go on here, and then we click on this. Oh, yes, I wish to save. Boom, chakalaka, laka, laka, waka, flocka, laka, rocka, laka, country crock, rock.
Elliot.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
You heard me. I said okay.
Current answer.
Current Nancy. Don't use the big text on that.
Yes.
But you had the picture with
Where do we select current ends again?
the,
Which part was that at?
That would be text.
Text. And then this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I need to go do that to all of them then. Save.
Oh.
How's it going over here? Superstar. Look, you got your ass all sorts of
does that mean? Current ANZ?
Oh, dude, I got it.
Have no idea.
Dude, I got it.
Can you put forward the change from that?
Change it. Real.
Yes.
Yeah, some of these mentions I wasn't sure if
From
they
Leo and done.
excluded
For Dunpage?
This is town.
Oh, Makosa, Tone, and Dan.
How did you get up on one?
Yo, Levi, where's your binder at? Or where's it, what?
I think it's 21. You
Oh,
want me to
where's
take
Trace?
out 21?
Yeah.
What kind of table?
I hear he sucks and stuff.
21.
Mr. Fields?
Total trash.
Yes, sir.
You would happen to know where a green,
Yeah.
clipboard with our.
I hear he's like 0 for 10 on strikeouts.
He's got really small fingers.
Same.
If I left it somewhere, Steve, I take it somewhere. I'm gonna go with these. I don't know where it is because I don't have it. Checking all the cupboards and start looking.
That's like a burn.
Scratch and claw till you find it.
A little bit on you.
Does anybody need help with the dimensions? Has everybody got it?
I think you got it.
I think everybody got it.
Dang, that's your basketball.
If you guys need to get some more measurements for your stuff, go ahead and do that.
You just go to
Yeah, you change the material
thing,
type.
you just cast it
Are you looking?
Yeah, I made a list of things that have the model.
It's not in any of the cupboards?
No.
Anywhere?
I am a model.
It's not in anything.
I don't know, it's gotta be somewhere,
Oh,
cause
the entire like blade.
anyone's seen Tracy, right?
Still missing.
Oh, goodness, guys.
Goodness
How you guys doing?
The two sheds.
Yeah.
Very outdated.
Levi, where would you put
Looks
it?
good. Doesn't it overhang this
would
window?
have given
Oh, yeah.
For the entire, the whole.
if you don't remember.
Elliot has outdated basement.
No, cause that's the only one that has all of my measurements on it. Okay, other than from here, but that has all the exact measurements. So.
You're on the right. I think you're on the wrong.
I have no words.
You need to make sure you're on the right work plane.
A literal paper thin
How could you move
piece of.
You have no idea if that's
I am looking.
clipboard.
Well, it would have had to be in that corner, cause you didn't give it back to me, so it would have been in that corner.
Because you need to know what
Unless you
work
put it
plane's on.
somewhere.
So, start draw, check your backpack anyway. Does I take it? If so.
Check your backpack. Mine put in there.
Rock it at an angle like this. And then I go into what else I never do.
Well, you never know until you cross it.
I screwed it that part out.
Well, I did
So-
look earlier and third here just as short of a table that I do have. I would have seen it along with my world history book. All carried away here.
Okay.
English binder. These papers and, well, I think
So this was dark
science
people of your
notebook.
region that you experienced.
Books in the silence of the lambs. And the review of geological history. Guys, it's not in here.
Should be able to just add it up.
Is it any of the other cabinets around it?
Should be able to
You
add a
put it in
work
the
plane
wrong
in
tab.
front of that. Unless that's your work plane. Hold on just a second.
Nope.
We need to offset work plane. There, I'm
Yeah.
getting a call from the principal.
I'm proving what counts of.
Yeah, that's. That's 20 feet.
Oh, 20 by 20.
He modeled everything in feet.
Well, if the principal needs me, he'll call again. Hopefully nobody's in trouble.
Yeah.
Usually doesn't call my cell phone.
Mr. Fields, give her a sweet look.
He used to call me on.
That's a first for that. Okay. Why do you have?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. At least we got on the computer before I lost it. I'm just gonna.
And this is your football field?
This is my football field outline. So the football field is like right
What happened
here.
with the bottom here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wacky.
Janky.
But anyway,
But whatever, all I see.
yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't think you need so many.
Well, I mean, I have the dimensions.
Yeah, but that's.
You can leave a few out because if you have every single one, you don't need them all. Like, if I, like, okay, like, see this? If I had,
Oh, here. So I could just dimension from this line to like right there. I got it.
you don't need them all because if you have enough to do the math to find the last
Yeah.
one, you don't need it.
Yeah, and
That
yes,
way it don't over clutter it.
Go down to your downline that I can use. No, just one like this. You're all gonna do this.
I like how you put your base in there and put your dimensions on it so you know what your base looks like.
Yeah.
Good idea. Well, now, and then when you, after you get done adding all your elements to it and you put it in there like that, you'll also be able to make a key with it.
No, we have a picture of it right
You'll be able to import all those things like I showed you with that, right?
Yeah.
The hoop, so they know what the hoop looks like from the top.
See, there you go.
You guys should measure yours soon. Yeah, the holes.
Alright, so music.
He's playing with gas.
Do you hear music?
I'll turn on music. It's raining. Look at that.
We're gonna listen to some,
So do I.
I was thinking like.
You would get from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling.
You are very strange some days.
Understand.
Every day. Drop my pencil.
Oh yeah, that probably makes sense.
How do you find out an angle in part of that?
It should be dimensioned right there. But you go click on the dimension tool. Click on this line.
I need to make pavement.
Click on this line. Yeah. Click on the other one.
Look up pavement.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, Trey.
Okay, cool. And then I think we just decided to
Yeah.
find.
Just go over there by Ellie, just get on the corner computer there.
Mr. Fields?
You wanna know what we've been doing so far?
Yeah.
Remember yesterday how we did this? Yeah. You need to open a file and get it uploaded on that, and we're gonna talk about how to do dimensions, and I'll show you some tricks, okay?
Mr.
That everybody
Fields?
else learned. Yes, sir?
I'm gonna go out and measure.
You have a piece of paper, everything you need?
Yeah.
Find Elliot and Tracy. Find Elliot
Hi.
Something happened, the computer's, it's gone. The little,
Is the light still on?
how am I supposed
How do I?
How am I supposed to know what I'm videotaping? I know, just go. Okay.
No.
Do you think it's necessary to convert all the decimals? We got that inches instead of decimals.
So do I need to pull up my section?
Like it's a negligible difference, but
You have your section here.
it's gonna look really wonky if we just have a bunch of
I
sketches
did,
that
I
have like
did the measurements and I gave this to him so he could like
883
put it in the
feet,
thing, so I needed to
4
draw it out still.
Good question.
Inventor, but I can do that real quick. I haven't drawn anything out in inventor yet, except
Yeah.
the tennis courts.
That's the problem.
Did you extrude the tennis courts yet, or
Should we ask Fields or?
Tennis net? I'm making the thing and I'm gonna extrude it up, and then extrude the
yesterday.
Okay, so
made all
for
the
now,
lines first.
for now, just open Inventor.
What are you digging on this?
I don't know.
Not sure either.
You
Because
have,
remember I made
you
the
have
lines
files
and
you've
So,
made
what do you use,
on
wet
your
asphalt or just regular?
other projects, right?
Because it doesn't really.
Like, which is darker?
Like
The previous
Auto
projects
block
you've done, the auto block
Yeah.
car, you have that stuff?
Yeah.
We'll open one of the auto block cars and I'll show you how to change the stuff I taught everybody how to do today. Remember how we had the problems with dimensioning yesterday?
So is that gonna count for the checkoff thing?
Yeah. And we'll just have you import that, and then you need to get your drawings that you gave to Sten back, so you have them.
Right, he
Yeah.
was looking for him yesterday, but class ran out of time.
Yeah, so. Then we'll just use something else, cause it's more important that you understand how to change the increments.
Right.
Right.
It didn't work. Why didn't it work?
Oh, this isn't like computer.
Just hit start working. Go to this.
Luke.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm
Go
going to
to
go out during
new.
lunch with a walking tape and pretty much check every single measurement.
No.
Just to make sure
no.
that like walkways were included.
Just go over there and close
So I
it.
can actually make the outline
Nope, nope,
again.
not that one.
How's that look? Is that
So,
Why does it keep doing that?
no idea.
Over there, there's a little.
So if you need to check any measurements tomorrow, just ask. Because I'll probably have everything on that.
So I should go like
Go to open.
Open.
No. Now,
Okay.
in there, go to your stuff, because you saved on your Z drive, so now you're in your Z drive.
Right.
Go to Inventor, see the file says Inventor.
Oh yeah, and there's.
Go back out of that. Go up there on the top, says look in.
Right where?
In the very center of the screen, it says look in content. Go to that drop down arrow, right here.
Right here.
No, drop down arrow.
Right there?
Nope, over to that.
Right there.
Yes.
Alright.
Drop down arrow, go to
Alright.
Z drive.
Okay, here we go.
Now open,
That did not change the
Can I just do it with the tree? Because I made a tree.
you made a tree, yeah, use the tree, dude, open the tree. Perfect, open that. I knew you had it.
Alright, yeah, I had a tree. That's
Okay, that's fine, that's a tree, that's a part for
Alright.
your
Right.
section. So, now you're gonna go up there to the eye again,
Right.
and you're gonna go to new. No.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
Just hit new.
Just hit new. Now you're gonna pick your template, the EHS template, you're gonna hit create. Now you're gonna go to that, go right here, click that, click tree, and hit open. Okay. Now type tree, and name the sheet. Put your name. Helps if you spell it right.
Right.
Hit okay. Now, right here, go right click on the bottom one, right click, delete. Hit okay, right click and delete it. For some reason, it opens it in a multi-view already. The
Right,
other
okay,
format,
so-
but you guys don't have that template for some reason anymore. So now go to base,
Base.
and now you're gonna go, no. Pull your thing over there. Now,
Oh.
that's not the view you want, go to top, click top, no, there you go, perfect. Set it down, right there. Now, right click, hit okay, there you go.
Okay.
Now, in this,
Right.
go hover over it. And in the corner, yeah, right there, double click. Now right here,
Yeah.
go to there. And go 1:15. Well, you have this weird, so we might have to go 2:1. I don't know what size you drew that tree, but it looks like it might be really small. But we'll look at that. So now, then in here, now go to annotate. Let's try it different on yours. Go
Annotate.
to manage,
Manage.
go to styles editor.
Right.
Now go right here where it says dimensions and click on the plus and make it drop down. Now go to red decimal, double click on it. There you go. Now go over here where it says linear, change that to feet.
Right.
And then right here, under format, change that to half fractional, horizontal, diagonal, doesn't matter, whichever one you want, however you like it to look. And then up here,
Maybe if I zoom
over here,
Yeah.
on this display right here, it's a display unit string. Now what that is
Do leading and trailing?
take the leading and trailing off.
Okay.
Now what that does is that adds that foot marker or inch marker
Right.
behind the unit.
Okay.
So you know what it is.
Mhm.
So now up there, go to alternate units and do the same thing you just did.
Okay.
Now go to text. Change that to, click on it. Change it to current ANSI. Not big text, just current ANSI. Up, up, up. Yep. And then go over here and click on red decimal big text.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Yes?
Yep, save.
Way between the hick mark and
Yes.
Do it all over again.
Nice. You could also include the light poles if you wanted, but that might be too much work. You could probably find the spacing.
Probably could, just find like the spacing, how many there are. I'm sure they're all the same.
I think we're going to have time to measure for
Mr. Fields, are we gonna have time to measure now?
Alright,
At all?
and then
What do you think?
refraction. Yeah, you could do,
Light poles.
yeah, the hick grass division, and then,
Labeled.
and then maybe the, there's also one right next to.
Sure.
Does anybody
Now,
else hear
go
like
down.
super loud?
Yeah, it's,
Now go annotate
Yeah.
and put a dimension in there.
so like, should I just do like?
Yep, just click on that and pull it away.
There's also
Other way,
the
outside.
turn on the far side.
So you
of
made a
the
1-inch tree.
Parking lot, like next to the.
It's like a-
that's
it's like a-
the
it's like a
diameter,
sapling
right?
tree.
Where you turn out.
Right, and then that's the
Yeah.
diameter, right?
Yeah.
And then the circle with the line through it.
The circle with a line through it is diameter. If it was a radius of it, it wouldn't have an arm.
So should I do that for each circle, like the diameter of each circle? Or?
Yeah, but you do realize right now that the tree you made
Yeah.
in Inventor is a 1-inch tree. It's a big tree. It's like,
It's all that big.
it's a sapling. It's a planted
It's not
tree.
even, I don't even think it's a sapling.
It doesn't even have to worry about the wind yet.
It's a blade of
Right.
Go down here to your tree.
So yeah, we have to
Yep.
decide who's doing what.
Right, and there's your tree.
I am.
Go in here to
So
manage
right now,
on your
I'm gonna
tree.
do the generators. and
That
the-
looks much better.
Right. Yeah,
Style
this
editor.
doesn't even have the side and the, yeah.
Go out of that.
So yeah, so the parking lot grass areas, I.
Go back here to
Yeah.
tools.
So.
Go to document settings, units, that in feet.
I'm gonna do the generators and the administration, like this.
Why when I change it?
The trade.
Try to find your
This is doing that right now.
He's doing it right now. Oh my god, that is a shrub.
So now what you need to do is go back up here under extrusion 1.
This big.
Double click
Yeah.
on your sketch.
I don't think
Did you
we need
dimension
for-
that sketch?
We could just like,
No, yeah.
extrude it a little bit lower.
No, I didn't.
No dimensions. So go to
Mhm.
dimension tool and dimension that.
So Elliot
Not out.
has the, wherever
So
he
how
is,
big
he
is
has
it?
the track shed,
Like,
the bleachers,
Click that
and the
dimension, put
football
that dimension
field.
there.
And then I'll take.
Now, you have it in feet,
So
so
other than
change
that,
that
we need a car and
to,
street lamps.
how big
6
do you want the
feet,
tree? 2
so
feet? You want
I
a
can
2-foot
use
tree?
it.
Do you want a 6-foot tree?
Oh, you know what, I know what it is.
Why? How wide?
Yeah, just pick how big you want the
Let's
tree
do
to be.
5 feet.
5 feet is a huge tree.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
6 foot
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
That's a big tree.
That's what
I'd do like 3 feet. Make
3
it more like a
feet.
bush.
3 feet. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alright.
There you go. So now,
That would probably work.
work.
now go
If I
back
put
out and
lines
close
in
that.
a lot, this is gonna be way too much.
Just finish sketch.
That's
See
a
what that
long,
did
long
to your
finish.
tree.
I can make a car.
Now,
I'll just
Go
try to
into-
connect some of the pieces.
We could have a car just driving into the.
so good. Hit accept. Now,
Not like
you need to go
Or-
into all these.
It's like a car.
fix
Or
it.
one of us could make a car model, and then we could
Go
put
right here
a
to this
car,
chamfer.
or put just lines of
Yeah.
cars up and down the parking
Go to this extrusion here.
They have to like line up a bunch of cars.
Go. You gotta blow it up. Blow up the extrusion. Go to. Just come over here and hit that plus arrow.
We leave a gap every once
Now
in a
double
while,
click on
and
the
then
sketch.
there's empty spots.
Close this.
Well, there's a way to like just copy paste it like in a row.
Okay. Yeah.
Go down here
Oh, yeah,
to
you can
this
do the,
extrusion.
pattern tool.
Yeah.
That extrusion right here.
Just delete some.
Double click on that sketch.
I would say when we
Double
make a car,
click.
we just make it not very complex.
Okay. Now go down here. Now you've made it some weird thing.
You know.
So you need to double click on that dimension.
It should just be like a block.
Yeah.
I think it would actually be really
Where did your dimension go?
I have no clue.
Grab dimension and dimension this.
We could all make our own car.
is 0.81. Pull it out here so you can see it.
Yeah.
Click
Sounds
on
like
it.
we have time.
Now change that to 3 feet. Actually, go 2.5.
I don't think that's gonna be that.
Oh, 32
Wow. You might have to redraw your whole tree because of the way you did it. Now, finish sketch and see what that does to your tree.
I don't know how far away it is.
What's that?
Nice popsicle.
What did you do to your tree?
He made it into a slice of.
So you're gonna have to remake your whole tree because your whole tree is. Just hit the back arrow.
A little bit ghetto. It's janky.
I know where it is from that time.
It's a janky tree.
I don't know how far it is from that.
It just looks like I made a computer chip.
Should I just get rid of it?
So go up here to manage,
Enough to know the-
or I mean tools. Not manage tools. Go to application options.
Once we have to do
See if we can change that. Sketch.
Yeah. And then we'll just draw a random line when we figure out what they're. Okay.
Settings?
No, that's constraint settings. Don't. Close that.
Tomorrow,
You don't have a soul.
we all need to go out there.
No, I don't.
So I can just like
Restart the tree and make it feet.
Yeah, you're gonna have to redo the tree. Go back into this real quick. So, make a dimension on it.
Okay. Well.
What I wanted you to see was there. Click on that dimension.
There's one, right?
Okay.
Oh, there's only one?
All I wanted you to see was that that's how you change dimensions for the
Okay, right. Well, if there's.
unit, the unit of measurement, so you have it set right. Now, when you go back into your tree and you redraw the tree, get me and we'll change your stuff in there. So if you go back into tree,
Remember this?
go to document settings, go to units. It's in feet now. So
No, there's not, because this is just the start.
click on that.
So there's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine. 3, put it in line.
Yeah, so I have 2 and 3, and I have this like.
Does this look anything like a big?
Sprays and expression. See what that does.
Pretty much.
Hit okay.
For some reason, it looks like it's going to go that way. Is that better?
Go to your sketch when you're sketching. Go to your sketch.
See, that's what we needed.
Dimension.
Was a big map board that had all the holes.
That's a little better. It seemed like it was too long.
Put that
Well, I
dimension
think
in.
it's better now, but like that side.
Do you want to make the
Have
dimension?
you done your thing yet, maybe?
That's it, okay.
Space, I don't know if it's the same for some.
Now, right click on that dimension
Something like 80 feet.
and go to
80 feet from home to first to second. 80 feet each gap.
Yeah, like, you have a minute to see that.
Huh. Okay. Dimension properties. See it right there? Yep. Click on that. So we want to put that in. Go to tolerance type.
Alright, good.
Down.
Yeah.
Right there.
Because apparently I didn't even notice.
Go up to document settings and click on that.
Oh, this all?
Or is it not the pan lines? Okay. The line, you can actually see the pan line.
Just do it as fast as you can.
I don't know. I'm saying like, what is the actual like
It depends
So I'll probably just have to remake the tree out.
You're gonna have to remake
And
the
then
tree.
make the dimensions in feet.
Depends on
And then
how,
put it in there.
like if it's.
So do we make do we make this?
Yeah. So it'll
Do we
probably.
make this for every part?
Everything you make, you should make one of those and save it, so that you can put it in your binder, so that you can show.
I don't need to save this. You can just use this out.
Feels.
Make one more after I make my tree.
It would be odd, like.
Start working on your tree and try and
Mr.
redo
Fields.
your tree. Put your unit of measurement since we changed it to feet. When you write it in there, write 3 and put the unit marker for a foot. Close the whole thing instead of just the one.
How do you turn lines, like sketch lines, into solid objects?
Like an hour.
Because Seth's trying to make the disc golf rink. And
So
he's
like
trying to
just
turn
go
those
back.
into solid 3D objects.
How long the
Is that a sketch line?
Those are sketched lines that are for the, like the top of the
So
disc
here.
golf thing has a,
Yeah, here.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do, and.
In here, what you need to do
I
is.
don't know whether some of your guys' measurements make any sense. Yeah.
So these are each lines.
well, I did a pattern, a circular pattern, just.
So what I would do is,
So weird.
you need to make,
Well, remember, didn't you guys
what you need to do is, you need to make it so it's
What happened to Elliot?
two lines.
He wet himself.
I think it's.
That was like the most appropriate.
that's-
Something like that.
I think I.
You don't have anything enclosed either. So, what I would do is I would have made one bar here, and I would have revolved it.
Okay, I see where you're going there with that. Okay, I understand.
His parents had to say,
Makes more sense.
Are you done, Levi?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
basically for right now.
And then you sweep it or revolve it and make a round object out of it, and then do a pattern with it and make more.
Turn it,
Does that make sense? Yeah, yeah.
Is that the correct dimension? What's the dimension of this line?
Right now.
You guys got 2 minutes. I'm gonna start wrapping stuff up and saving it. Right?
Alright, I fixed the settings and stuff in it, so I made the base of the tree, so I just need to extrude it now. And I changed it.
I didn't break my knee like you
Changed
did.
it. Yeah, so these are.
So now you gotta do is extrude that.
You said you
Right,
broke it.
So.
Yeah, but I have a key to extrude that.
Oh, okay.
Get all of the measurements for where your disc golf.
How are you gonna do it? Are you gonna extrude?
Like I'm gonna
I
extrude.
wonder when Elliot will get back. Like, I need to ask him a question about dimension.
But now your tree is hollow in the middle.
Oh, wait, I don't know. Never.
See what I would do?
No, I know how to do it.
Yeah,
Like it's 5 feet. You go onto that thing and then you make it like 10 feet. So that's like a 5-foot trunk. And it comes out.
So I would have done it. I would have done it like this. So let's go back. Let me show you something. So shift this. I would have done. Oh, and then just. I would have done this. You can go back, and I would do extrude it out and then make a trunk. Yeah, because I did do this and then extrude. However far you want that 5 foot.
Yeah, just 5 foot.
So it's a 5 foot tall tree.
Right. And then I was just gonna fill it the
And
corner.
then I'd go. Easy sketch.
And then make a circle.
Make a circle.
Well, no, that you just want to center that yellow dot's the center.
It's not.
No, because that's like the center of the.
No, it's not. See? I don't know what that dot is, but you want to take this and go to the center of this. Can I stop recording?
Okay, yeah.
See? So then you do that. What size did you want that to be?
I had it
2 foot?
I had it just 1.5.
You had it, what, 1.6 inches? Right? Is that what you
Sure.
said?
Yeah, I had it 1.5.
So there's 1 foot 6 inch. And now we'll go to this. We'll finish that sketch. We'll extrude. We'll go, how far did you want that? 4 feet? 3 feet?
4 feet's good.
4 feet?
Yeah.
Alright. See how we did that? And then tomorrow we can make your base.
Right.
Your trunk down there on the bottom. So save that.
Yeah, looks great.
Can I get a note again?